Hello. Welcome to DreadOut. Act 0. Today's date. This was the last time I played this game. 9/22. We'll call this Scary Game. So I found out about DreadOut a long time ago, like completely at random, and ended up falling in love with the game. It was a really fun experience for me. I like the concept of being unable to see like what's going on, and having to use the camera to see everything that's going on, solve puzzles and stuff. I speedran this game for a long time. Way a long time ago. Like 2 years ago. I guess that's a long time ago. It's also a short time ago. I'll play through and watch all the cutscenes and everything now, but I 100% know what I'm doing. It was actually my first playthrough of this was not too scary.
What took you so long to pick up? Where are you? Are you alright? We're all
Allie,
waiting for you to get here. Thank God, Linda. What took you up? Where are you, right? We're all dying waiting for you. We're all dying.
Make sure you write that phone number down. We're gonna need that later. Gasp. My first time through this game, I was kind of, it was pretty creepy, but it was enhanced by a billion percent when somebody told me to not go into the school and to instead turn around and wander around the village when you get to that point in Act 1. I'm not going to actually do that because it's way out of the way, and like I've got a million more horror games to play through. But if you've never thought to do that, I'll point out where it is. And it definitely changes everything. And how you view the village and how a lot of the things kind of like occur in this game. If you stop and turn around, a lot of times, you experience things that you would never have thought to experience. Not really sure how to word this. It definitely changes a lot of like it definitely changes something. I don't know what it changes. It changed my opinion on the game, that's for sure. I mean, I liked it to begin with, but like going back into town was like terrifying. And then I realized that that's how like a lot of things, I guess, like really not necessarily progress in this game, but that they do mean for you to like turn around and go the wrong way a lot of times, which is not something that really happened in a lot of horror games I had played before this one. So it was like a new concept for me or whatever. Also, I like the design of all the ghosts and stuff in this game. Because, like, they still have some human form, I guess, to them. But at the same time, they're also just, like, they're really messed up and, like, crazy looking. Winners don't do drugs. The tips for this game are amazing. My favorite one being, you've been playing for too long. Why don't you take a break and go outside? And it's like, I've been playing for 2 minutes. What do you mean I've been playing for too long? Alright. But anyways, for the most part, I'm just gonna stick to doing whatever. I mean, like I said, I know what I'm doing, but I also haven't played this since last year sometime.
I can't leave this place.
8 months ago?
You're the
7.
only one who can get out
October,
of this
November,
place.
December, January, February, March, April, May.
You have to get out of here. Take this key and leave. Now.
Somewhere around there, 7 or 8 months. I really like, in general, just not being able to see a lot of what's going on around me. And as the game progresses, there is a lot of parts like that I thought were really cool. Alright, so we're headed through here. On down through here. I'm really just kind of playing through this game, and recording or whatever, so that I can play Keepers of the Dark. Because Keepers of the Dark is definitely another unique experience. Like I said, unfortunately, I know mostly where to go. I could explain how the speedrun works, but I've actually got a video on my YouTube channel that already explains a lot of how the speedrun works. I invite others to speedrun this game. It's actually pretty easy to speedrun. Where'd he go? I heard him swing at me. Oh, there he is. Something that is kind of dumb about this game, though, is like they only let you press like 3 buttons at once. It's hard to strafe and like do multiple things at the same time. Let's just look at this guy. He's super creepy looking. Give me one more shot. Probably should move. Yeah. You don't quite have infinite health in this game, but your stamina is pretty strong. You can take a lot of damage, and it refills over time, so it's another reason why it's a pretty easy game. I actually haven't seen most of the cutscenes in this game in a really, really, really long time, so it'll be fun to watch them all again. If I'm probably remembering something wrong. There we go. Creepy. That's definitely something I would suggest changing. Limbo walking distance gets greater the more times you die, which can be a huge pain. Especially since one of the bosses, the earlier bosses in this game, was a huge hurdle for people when this first came out. This is one of the best parts of the game. Wait, is it this part? I don't remember. I'm gonna talk over the top of everything. You just shove that dude in the back of the car.
Without your love, without your smile, 'cause I know I love you.
I love how this game just doesn't take itself seriously. It's just like fun adventure. It starts off like so lighthearted.
I think so. But how did the road suddenly get so
Total
bad?
mess. It's just like the road by our school. Hey, watch out!
What? What is it now?
Bridge is out. So one thing that was really cool that I liked about this game, I like outfits and stuff. I like being able to change up my character's look every time I play. And for whatever reason, they just kept adding more and more outfits to this game. Forgot what I do here. I don't remember if I had to actually unlock any of these, but there's like, I don't even know, 10 different outfits.
Miss Siska, are you listening? Stop ignoring me.
Hang on a minute, Sal.
Excuse me.
From home, but
We'll go through them all until I find one I like.
What now?
Probably just go through default outfit.
Actually, Miss Siska, what we should have done was take
Oh, I like this one.
initially, turned right at the intersection, and then went straight
I like
towards
some
the
graphic
left
tees.
instead of
Generally,
Know it all?
depends on what's on there.
Excuse me?
Play DreadOut for 2 hours.
Hey.
Probably had to unlock that one.
Jeez.
Alright, here's their default outfit. Actually, we'll go with the fan favorite. Not this one. Not this one. Oh, this one. This one I see. Everybody always makes a comment on it.
God damn, what a wreck. With
Whoa.
a bridge that size, this is a disaster. Well, this is just great. Huh. It's kind of like a horror movie, isn't it? Oh, you know, the first one to die is usually a perky girl. Just like you, Sally. Better be careful.
What? That is so not funny. If I die, I'm totally going to haunt you.
Well, as long as the ghost looks like you, I won't be complaining.
Ugh, as if. In your dreams, pervert.
Ooh. Alright. Supposed to talk to this guy.
What is it, Lynn?
Oh, wait.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, we could have... You can get an achievement for taking a picture of you right here.
Kaylin. Take my picture.
Alright, anyways.
Over here!
Alright, unfortunately this is like a 5-minute walk into town. This is the one part of the game where I guess like they intend for you to explore a whole bunch, but there's really not a whole lot of places to explore. And it's completely pointless. And I was like, wow, the town is very boring. And then when you come here at night, it's the exact opposite of boring. And like, sort of depending on how you, certain things you did during the daytime, it changes up a little bit. There's 3 medallions you can pick up that add some ghosts or whatever at nighttime, but I feel like most people probably missed seeing the town at night because the game tries to purposely direct you in towards the school, which also plays into the ending. I'll probably get the bad end just because I haven't seen that ending in a long time. When I speedran this game, I did the good ending, which is called "The End is the Beginning is the End." I think. So I've seen that ending quite a number of times. And if you would like to see that yourself, you can either find the run I did with commentary on my YouTube channel, or B, just straight look it up on YouTube. But as I mentioned earlier, I haven't seen the bad end in a long time. We'll probably go with that one. Like I mentioned before, there's all these like houses and stuff that you can go and explore. There's actually, I want to say an upgrade you can get in here, but they actually give you all the upgrades at the start of Act 2, so there's not really much of a reason to mess around with the upgrades, at least for me, since I already know where I'm going. I forgot how long this walk is exactly. I haven't been going in a straight line, so it doesn't really matter. But it's like 5 minutes, and nothing occurs in town. It's like super disappointed. That's why I think when I saw the town at night, I was like so impressed. Because it's my whole opinion of the town had basically 180'd. There's one of the medallions right there. There's 3 of them you can pick up. They don't really mean much for us. Also, I guess I could talk about the run walking. So there's actually a way you can run and walk, and it's actually more efficient than just straight up holding the shift button and running. I'm not going to actually do it because it involves, I have to count. I'm not going to count at all.
Hey, doesn't that seat look exactly like the one we used to hang out on in elementary school? Let's sit there for a bit.
It also doesn't save much time. It's like 10 seconds.
Reminds me of the first time we met.
Tee.
You still remember, don't you?
Oh, I see. Typical girl time.
Hey guys, we're about to check out the inside. Wanna come?
Maybe later.
Okay, you're lost.
It gets me every time. I never played.
Where are you guys running off to? Ugh. You two, stay here, okay?
Where are
Hey,
we going
be
now?
careful.
TFW. You don't have a
So
friend like
need
that?
Massage.
Yeah. I remember the weather was cloudy. Just like this. Our ride never showed up. We clicked right away, didn't we? We clicked right away, didn't we? Do you remember when we used to be in Girl Scouts together?
I don't remember this scene at all.
Oh, who was that one teacher? He disguised himself as a pochong.
Oh, wait, I do remember that.
I was so freaked out. But you weren't even phased. And you threw a rock at him. No, it was more like the size of a boulder. Come to think of it, you were always kind of like my personal bodyguard. For free, though. Right, sis? Hey, I haven't called you sis in a long time.
Never had a friend like that. Let me just smack them like... Never played a game like that. Weird.
Hold on. They've been in there for a really long time. We should probably go check on them.
Alright. So you can actually turn around and go back into town and do stuff. And it's super scary. The first time. I mean, I've gone through there like 400 times, so it's not a big deal to me at all at this point. If you go all the way back to your car, you're in for a treat.
Holy crap. That was like some kind of crazy museum tour or something.
What the? It's already dark out? How long were we in there anyway?
It really
3
is
hours.
getting late. Okay, kids, gather round. It's time to head back. Hey.
Dramatic
where's
music
Yaya?
stop.
Ah, crap. Where the heck did he run off to now?
Alright. You can actually technically find him, but the game doesn't let you actually interact with him in any way.
Hey!
you just like knock on the door or something like that. He's in one of the bathroom
I'm
stalls.
trying to right now, Miss Siska.
I just realized there's
Jan!
a bunch of like anime up above the door. One of them was like a snake. I don't know if you can see that from down here. That was pretty cool. I never noticed that before. I mean, I never watched this cutscene since you can skip it. There's a lot of neat things you miss out on when you're trying to go fast. Alright. I guess there's two girls and a snake. Oh, hold on, hold on. Whoa. Yeah, I never noticed this before. I wonder who... There's two girls on the right. I don't know who they are. And then there's the lady on the left. I guess maybe that's supposed to be Ira and Linda. Maybe. Something like that. There's Snake Lady. I don't know if we'll do the Snake Lady thing when I get to DreadOut 2. Oops, that's not where I was supposed to go. Alright. It's definitely been a hot minute since I speedran this. There's a lot of cool things that occur inside the like rooms too. Go walk in there and then they'll like throw stuff at you as you walk out.
Lynn! Linda!
Pac-Man.
Thank God, Linda. What took it up? Where are you, right? Dying. Oh, dying.
Wah, wah. Alright. This was the dumbest, like, enemy. I don't remember if there was a scene there or not. Because normally you just start taking this picture as soon as you see him. Alright. Is it this way? Ooh. Okay, yeah, here we go. I think. There's a teacher. Sometimes he'll attack you. Oh, wait. What is she? What is she doing down there? I can't get you from over here. That that ghost is hilarious. She'll chase you forever. Into cutscenes, into everywhere. It's good to get rid of her. And the original speedrun of this game, before Act 2 came out, you could just, she was like tethered to that area, and you could just like completely ignore her. But then when Act 2 and all that came out, they didn't tether her to anything, and she just goes all over the place. I've seen her inside the boss room of the school, the scissor guy. I've seen her in that cutscene. I've seen her in a lot of things. I thought I walked over here. It's been a while. There we go. See if I can remember where to go here. This nice little cat following me around. You can actually die to the cat. Wait, where do I go? Yeah. And there's an achievement for getting killed by the cat. It's not here. It's later on in the game. But there's also an achievement for taking a photo of the cat, I think. There's a item in there. We'll go pick it up. Don't really make a difference. This is one of the upgrades. They give you all the upgrades in Act 2. Where's my next destination? I can't remember if I was supposed to go upstairs again. No. What did I just pick up? Photo of... Oh, we're going to the desk. Okay. You can go in... I think it's this bathroom. No, it's not this bathroom. One of the bathrooms you can go in and it makes like a couple noises because what's his name is in there. Yayan. I don't remember if it was 3 or 4 photos of this guy. I don't remember this. What is it? Probably a poster. Whatever it is. I don't remember if the game lets me go through here. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm supposed to go. I unlock the door. And then left side? What did I just pick up? Scissors? Oops, this is definitely not. I already forgot where I'm going. Oh, I needed to open that door at some point. I guess that didn't really matter. We came from over there. Wait, did I just get that? I came through here, went down there. Other thing from him. Do you ever feel lost? Trapped inside the school? I don't think I fight Scissor Guy yet. Maybe I do. Okay, yeah, because we just got the keys. So this is not actually where I meant to go. But that's okay. Wait, no, this is where I meant to go. Hello, my name is Rudix. This is my first time playing DreadOut for PC. This door is locked. Not even the right door. Okay. So this boss is actually like super glitched. And it was really annoying when I used to speedrun this game because the game can softlock here in like 4,000 different ways, and like weird stuff can go on. Wait. If you escape out of this cutscene too quickly, the game actually hard locks. You're just trapped in that cutscene. This is very similar to Fatal Frame, I guess. It's much shorter, and in my opinion, more terrifying. This is way scarier than Fatal Frame, I think. The first Fatal Frame, not the second Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame 2 is way more terrifying than this. You can actually get him to spawn specifically behind you, but I don't remember how. Oops. There's a way to make this fight go super fast. I'll probably end up dying, hopefully not. I could just go with safe strats. I think you have to hold your camera up until he disappears, and he always immediately spawns behind you. Maybe not. Whatever. Easy boss fight. When this game first came out, this was the boss that everyone complained about. But I've fought him like several dozen times at this point. The sequel to this game, Keepers of the Dark, I would actually, in my opinion, say is scarier than Fatal Frame 2. But that's just me. Keepers of the Dark is the first game I played in many years that I had to legitimately stop playing because I was so scared. And I played that one like 2 years ago, I guess. Can I go this way? I forgot to open that door upstairs. I mean, whatever. I kind of mentioned this earlier. There is a pattern for running and walking to be very efficient. The only part of it I actually remember is you count 6 steps whenever she starts breathing, but it's only during a certain part of her breathing. I think this is... Yeah. That's where I think this is. Whoa. Whoa, graphics, please. Alright, open your mouths. Gross. This part was really cool to me too when I first played this game. There's this like thing chasing after you. There's an invisible door. You wait too long, it catches up to you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. Leave me alone. Is it this side? No. Is it this side? Wait. Oh, I think I have to run into it. There we go. It's been a while. I forgot if I'm supposed to actually fight her here. I think I do. I can't remember if you die on... There's a few places in this where you have to die on purpose. I can't remember if this is one of them. I think actually I'm supposed to try the door again. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Whoops. I might actually die here because I didn't open the door earlier. And I'll have to stop and open the door. The game actually tries to trick you into going the other way because the boss spawns over here. But you can just like run right past her in most cases. Except I've taken a ton of damage, so. And this part right here is really cool because it reverses your controls. So like in order to go forward, I have to hold down. It doesn't reverse your mouse, so I just hold down and use the mouse to steer. But like your left and right is reverse. If I had a controller, maybe it would reverse things, but I don't know. Dang, I tried to juke. If you hit this door at the wrong angle, you'll actually get stuck in an infinite death loop. Alright. Actually, I don't remember how this goes, because originally this is where the game ended. I don't know if I've watched this cutscene since they added Act 2. I mean, I probably did when they first added it in. But I used to play like a little teaser here. This static has always been there. And I started playing, it showed a teaser and then we played the credits. The same, it just doesn't show the teaser or the credits here. This is the start of Act 2. Act 2 is still pretty creepy. Excuse me, the first time I played through it, but what have we got? It really didn't compare to Act 1 for me. It's a lot more open, there's a lot more lighting. One day when I was doing runs of this game, I walked in here and it was going through the animation for the cutscene that occurs here. But like, I was walking in. So like I walked in and I was watching the cutscene occur. Like in this area. I don't know how, like the camera stayed behind my character where it is now. And I could like walk around and do whatever I want as the animation for that cutscene was playing. It was pretty funny. And then it just like stopped in place at the end of it. For a long time I made that my offline image on Twitch. There's nothing you can actually do here. Just have to stand and wait. The game's supposed to make you feel like you're freaked out here. All these creepy little guys running around. Yep. Just Just gotta hang out. Not really anything you can do. There we go. It's like it was playing this cutscene, but the camera was behind my character. So I was like running around watching it go on. Alright, so they stole my stuff, which is always my favorite part of any survival horror game. When you don't have any of your stuff. And we found our friend here, whose name I can't remember. Oh, there's something wrong with him. Wow. Oh no, there's something very wrong with him. And of course, anybody that knows me knows that I apparently love being chased, so... This part isn't all that scary to me. Oops. I did get a glitch my first time through, where the door didn't open back here. And, so I was like running around in circles trying to figure out where to go. And like, there's literally nowhere I could go because this door was glitched. Like, you got this umbrella now. Yeah. Alright. It doesn't actually do anything. There's a lot of like really creepy things in these houses. You can like run around and look in all the houses. There's some like movie equipment set up there. Get wrecked. Now this is really interesting to me. Because you're moving Linda throughout this whole cutscene. But it's only like certain parts of it. I kind of compare it to Dragon's Lair, but at the same time, not really. So there's a lot of times where you'll have to be doing stuff. And if you're not doing anything, then you end up getting killed. But it's during sections that look like they might be cutscenes. Easy peasy. Probably didn't even notice. Alright. There's also here you can effectively run in a certain way that you don't get attacked. I might go for a glitch though. I don't completely remember how to do it, but we'll try it anyways. Oh, I go too late. Probably get hit. Oh. Alright, hold on. Ah, it's farther up than I thought it was. If you get hit past the barrier, then your character actually goes under the ground. And like some of these next cutscenes, as they occur, your character's like not on the screen. Like, this is mine now. Oh no! I couldn't even remember his name. R.I.P. Poor guy. Danny, maybe? Poor Danny. Yeah, so like here, I would actually be underneath the ground. You'd just see like part of Linda's hair coming up through the floor. All these creepy faces with their eyes open. R.I.P. Linda. Alright, I said I'm gonna get the bad end. But I guess it's not really here anyways. Never mind. We'll talk about that closer to when it actually matters. The camera obscura. Oh, those guys taking selfies over there. Oops. I'm so good at keeping my mouse straight. Echoes is tough, because if it catches you, it kills you. But you have to take photos, like, there's barely room for any sort of accident. Alright, so they actually give you all of the stuff here. And then you can pick up some more stuff as well. So we have all the, like, upgrades from Act 1. Plus some other stuff. Whoa. Whoa. I forgot how to change cameras. Q. Okay. I remember going through this my first time and just like, so this flash stuns any enemies on screen. I remember just like literally walking everywhere, just spamming the flash button. Uh. Uh, this puzzle took me freaking forever to figure out because I didn't realize you had to flash those bushes there. But we got it now. No problemo. Oops. I guess I could just leave this out. That doesn't really help at all. Who loves lens flare? Oops, wait. Beautiful. There's like a spot on the ground. I remember using as. Wow. Wow. Expecting the thing to light up. This boss is super annoying. Thing you have to keep track of is where he is in relation to the moon, really. Or more like just where the moon is, because he spawns in and out from the moon. Oh, whoops. I was literally running into one. Also, I mentioned earlier the buttons. How many buttons you can press at once? It's kind of relative here because you got to do a lot of strafing, and it's hard to run forward and. Lost track of where the moon is. Is that the sun? Man, this one's got a ton of health. Alright, this threw me through a loop my first time playing this game. Because, like, if you take a photo, he crushes you. But if you do literally nothing, you win the fight. But they also checkpoint right when he grabs you. So if you die, then you're just stuck back in him grabbing you. Which is really weird. Man, I think this one has to kill you. She always spawns in the same spot too. Let's say I think it's opposite the moon. I can take 1,000 photos over if I want, but doesn't matter because just waiting for her to grab me. Ah, there we go. Her chin just went into her neck. We're sitting on 58 minutes right now. Or not 58 minutes. Like 56 minutes or something. I don't know. Upper 50s. Which is about how long the speedrun of this game is. I'm nowhere really near the end. I mean, technically kind of near the end, but still like another 20 minutes. I think speedrun's like right at an hour. Oh yeah, so earlier I mentioned I was gonna get the bad ending. I don't remember how to do the thing where you save your but we're gonna try it. It's definitely been a while. I might actually go back for this cutscene too. If you come back here later, you see some stuff.
Ah! Linda! Where were you? Where are the others? Are you alone? Where's Ira? What about Donnie, Yayan, and Miss Siska?
Donnie? His name was Danny. She's been bitten.
Linda.
She's a zombie.
I'm okay. Len, Sal. It's not deep. I'm fine. Thank God. But Ida, I don't know. I don't know what came over her. Lynn, Ira, your friend, you have to save her. I know she'll listen to you. I tried to hold her down, but she was too strong. We should have turned back at the bridge. This is my fault.
Miss Siska, please be alright.
I don't know this at all.
Poor Donnie. I hope he's in a better place. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. I hope Ira and Yayan will be okay.
Yayan's in the bathroom.
It's okay, Miss Siska. Sally's here.
Alright. Is it this way? I don't think it is.
I know Ira would never hurt you. But please, be careful.
Alright, I'm gonna go play with Ira. I actually wrote down her phone number in case I get that far into the conversation that I don't know what the actual answers are for this since it's been such a long time. There's a whole bunch of like crying girls and stuff. You can explore all you want around here. I think there might be an upgrade around here. I don't remember. Wah, wah. This texture on her skin is like really weird.
Linda, there you are. Finally someone to talk to. I was just heading back to my place to pick some stuff up and thought I saw you following me. So I was like, hey, that looks like Linda. Hi, Linda. Oh my gosh, we should totally play a game or something. Hide and seek, tag, I spy, rock, paper, scissors. It's so boring around here, you know? Holy crap, Linda. You look like a hot mess. What the heck have you been
I
up
am
to?
a hot mess.
Who am I kidding? Same old crazy busybody Linda. Always gotta be checking on everyone, everything, all the time. That's my name. Don't wear it out. But have you met Susie yet? Say hello to Linda, Susie. Hi, Linda. Well, actually, I don't really know. Let's ask Susie.
I know you're supposed to not
Susie
offend the
says
doll.
it's somewhere
The
you
questions.
aren't supposed to be. She said there's a radio tower in the village nearby. You can climb the ladder to the top and then fall all the way to the...
That's-
Susie!
Shout outs to
That's not
Slender.
funny. That's mean. No, we never kill the living. You're not supposed to be here, you know. You'll get out of here eventually. But before we make you leave, we have to make sure that you regret coming here. So you'll never return. Doesn't matter. That's not our problem. We're just doing our job.
Oh.
Fine. Let me show you a trick. You can use that key to talk to my sister at the mansion. Nah, she's just playing with you. But I do know for sure, if you enter her room, she'll probably get angry. She'll probably force you to leave. Or just kill you. I don't know. No thanks. I'll stay here. And Ida stays too.
Da-na-na.
No. I like her. She has something. You wouldn't understand. I'm trapped here guarding this place. But with her, I can go anywhere
I do remember
want.
that case. There was several like that as well.
No. You only see what she shows you. I bet you can't even remember her phone number.
Alright. Of course I remember. It's 6. Can I just type it in? 6. I know the number. +62. Oh, there we go. 6, 2, 3, 7, 2.
Okay, fine. You really are her best friend. Achievement unlocked. Whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're not leaving.
No. She's mine.
Yeah, we saved Era. If I was getting the good ending, that adds dialogue to the end of the game. But I'm not going to get the good ending. Because, like I said, I haven't seen the bad ending in a long time, so we're going to see the bad ending. But on the subject of Slender, real quick, there's like a shout out to Slender because the radio tower and Slender the Arrival, the original ending to the game, which they eventually changed, but the original ending to Slender the Arrival in 1.0 to 1.13, I think, or 1.3, 1.3. They, you went to the radio tower, climbed to the top of the tower, and then jumped off. Yeah, this game gets really creepy. I mean, it is. I'm skipping most of the, like, really freaky stuff about this game, since I'm just kind of, like, playing through it real quick. But there's a lot of creepy to this game. Actually, we're going to do this, because I haven't seen this cutscene in a while, either. I'm supposed to go over there. Supposed to go over there. But if you go back here, there's a cutscene you can view. So that one was the girl. Not the teacher, but the girl. I don't know if you can see in there at all. This game is really freaky. I always tell anybody that likes Fatal Frame to check this game out. I think this one and Keepers of the Dark are scarier than Fatal Frame 1, but not as scary as Fatal Frame 2. If you're scared of things. Keepers of the Dark, though, I had to legitimately turn off the game my first time playing through that game. Because it was super scary. Which I'll be playing through that one after this one. But I'll go for the bad ending in that one, because I've literally never seen the bad ending of that game. So I don't know actually how much of that game I'll go through. But I'll talk about that when I get to there. There's lots of neat things you can do in here that we're not going to go do. You can actually soft lock the game here. If you bring up the camera on the same frame that you would get pushed by the ghost in this hallway, you can run straight to the end of this hall, but then there's a random chance that the ghost that's supposed to appear at the end of the hall never appears. Which is kind of unfortunate. So, like, when I would speedrun this game, I never really did that, even though it probably saved like a good 30 seconds. I just didn't want, because this is like 45 minutes into the run. I was like, you know what, I'd rather just lose 30 seconds than run the chance of soft locking. Because the chance is actually incredibly high. It's not a small number at all. I think it's actually technically faster to do it with the cell phone. Maybe not. One thing that always freaks me out that's coming up here. Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. So you can only see the ghosts like in mirrors, right? Oh, wait. We're not there yet. Oh, wait, yeah, we are. So there's this long freaking mirror right here. And I used to run by this, and like every single time I'm like, alright, where's the ghost this time? It never appears there though, which is very disappointing. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. So you have to find a poltergeist here, and it's based on sound. Since you can't see it at all. There's also a chance you can get killed by a cat here. Oh, what the heck? She just hit me with a plate. Oh, no. Stop throwing crap at me. You can look to see where she's throwing stuff from, but it's much easier to just, like, base it on sound. Or at least easier for me. It's faster for me, I guess I should say. Oh, what the heck? She moves really fast. Sometimes she'll throw a cat at you, and if she does, then it instantly kills you. For anybody looking for that achievement, stay in that room till you get hit by a cat. Like I said, there's a ton of stuff I'm skipping out on, so like there's things over there, and like there's stuff all over this room. So if anybody that's never played this game, highly recommend it. It's pretty fun. This puzzle right here is pretty tricky. There's a couple over there. See the couple in the room? They're scary. I forgot how to do this. Do I do it from this side? I might be too far back. There we go. Yeah, I was too far back. I think I was catching the other mirrors in the photo. Now this next boss we have to fight is probably the hardest boss in the whole game, I think. Everybody had a hard time with Scissor Guy, but I feel like this boss is like 1,000 times harder. Scissor Guy is nothing compared to this boss. Is it over here? I think I'm going the wrong way. In fact, I'm 95% sure this is the wrong way. I think I was supposed to take a right and go up here. Yeah, here we go. This boss is definitely an experience. This is top tier survival horror right here. You can only see them in the mirror, but you have to take a photo of them, and they can spawn anywhere, including the ceiling, the floor, the walls. And it gets harder and harder to see in here. Now, a lot of people argue that it's much easier to do with the the phone camera, but I have a much easier time. Just because of when I learned this game, this was the camera I used. I was gonna say, I haven't seen her come from the ceiling yet. There's also fakes. Like, she'll teleport, I guess, instantly. That's what a lot of people call fakes. See, this is another reason why I think it's so much easier with the regular camera. Alright. I'm gonna get the bad end, but I'll explain the good end real quick. Like I said, if anybody wants to see the good ending, you can either A, look up a speedrun on my YouTube channel, or B, just look up the end as the beginning as the end. Anywhere on YouTube. Oops. For some reason, it won't let me look to the right any farther. It's really weird. And in fact, Keepers of the Dark is actually based on the end is the beginning is the end ending. I believe. Or at least it ties in better, I think. Whee. All right. So the game, this is another one of those situations similar to like when you first see this school at night, where the game tries to make you think you need to go in a direction by like pointing you in that direction when you come out of this cutscene. So like if I run forward here, I'll get the bad ending. If I turn around and go back into the school, there's like 3 more boss fights and like really crazy maze that's pretty cool. But like I said, I haven't seen the bad ending in a long time, so we'll go back. Or we'll go ahead and do that one. I call it the bad ending, but it's like the non fulfilling ending. Because this is actually pretty cool. I like how they drew all this and did stuff for it. It was a cool ending. I think it was really well done. She's definitely the only one that survives in this ending. Even though like, so if I did the good ending, and Iris survives, it actually adds more to the good ending. R.I.P. No one survives. The end. Alright, so I guess I'll give my quick review since I've done that with all these horror games. When I first played this game, it was super scary. It was pretty freaky. I never had to like stop playing this game, DreadOut, when I first played through it. But Keepers of the Dark, which I'll be playing next, is one that was like super freaking scary to me. I actually had to stop playing my first time. I was like, all right, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. But this one was pretty close. It freaked me out a lot the first time I played it. And then it was enhanced even more when somebody told me that like I needed to explore a lot more. And like they reward you for exploring in the sense that you get a more terrifying experience. Hello, Coca-Cola. Anyways, DreadOut's a great game. Everyone should play it at some point in time. I have to use the restroom, so you guys can watch this ending if you want. I mean, the credits here. There's nothing that actually happens here. You can also just stop watching. I'll be right back. These credits go on for days. There's really nothing here. But in any case, thanks for watching DreadOut. That person's name is Cat Gross. Wait, I think these are all the Kickstarters, aren't they? I don't even know. If I hit enter, will anything happen? Bunch of emails here. Red Soul. I like when people put their like online name in these kind of things. I always do the same thing. Christopher Waddington. cool last name. Like Pabajita. Del Vecchio. It's a good last name, too. Are we putting their websites in here? I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that name is like 5,000 characters long. It's funny seeing the name Jeff spelled this way, because I used to know a guy named Geoff. Like, that's how his name is pronounced. It was spelled that way. And sometimes people pronounce it Jeff, and sometimes people pronounce it Geoff. But I associate it with Geoff because of the guy I used to know. Actually, I'm kind of curious whatever happened to that guy. Oh well. We'll never find out. I forget this exact moment. There are so many people in this Kickstarter thing here. I think it was PewDiePie, something like that. Ended up doing a thing for it. Got a lot of people to donate. In any case, we're not sitting through all of this because this probably take like 45 years. I don't even know what. I was gonna say maybe it's in alphabetical order, but then no. Blah blah blah. That's DreadOut. Thanks for watching DreadOut. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. We mentioned him a couple times.
Will ya? I'm stuck here. Anybody? Linda? Sally? Anyone?
You can actually go into that restroom and click on the door, and it says something like, it sounds like somebody's in here, but you're not really sure, or something like that. And then that's about all you can do. In any case, return to the land of the living. It's time for some Keepers of the Dark. If I can find my Steam library here.